Hi everyone. My youngest son turns 4 in a few months and he is obsessed with the videos on YouTube of opening up blind bags and giant surprise eggs. So for his birthday I'm going to make a giant surprise egg and fill it with blind bags. He's really into Big Hero 6, so I'm going to decorate it as Baymax. But you could decorate it however you like. It's really cheap to make. I've done a few of these for my son's birthday parties, so I thought I would just make a video on it. You will need strips of newspaper or magazines, a strong balloon. I've used a cheap one before, and while the paper mache has been drying, it's shrunk and it's made the paper mache go really wrinkly, so I definitely recommend a good quality balloon so that it doesn't shrink while it's drying. Some water and some flour, it can be any flour, and I've blown up the balloon and put it in an old mixing bowl. It's a 12-inch balloon I think, so it's quite big. On the top I've just put some sellotape over the top so it's a bit flatter. So to make the paper mache, there's no real recipe for this, so to speak, but I just chuck a bit of water in the jug and then keep adding flour and stir it until it becomes the right consistency. Okay, so this is what you want it to look like. It's really thick, it's a bit like wallpaper paste. It doesn't really matter about the lumps. I mean, stir it and try and get as many out as possible, but it's not a huge issue. Right, now covering the balloon in paper mache, it is quite a lengthy process because you do need to wait for it to dry before you can put more on. So generally it does take me a few days. I'll probably start with the top, all around here, and then wait till tomorrow until it's dry, flip it over and then do the other side, and then I'll probably leave that for half a day, flip it on its side and then do it again, and I'll probably build up a couple of layers. But this stuff dries like rock solid. It's absolutely brilliant. It's literally just flour and water, so it's so cheap to make. That's step one finished. I know it looks an absolute mess, but bear with it. Okay, so this is the top of the balloon here, and I've basically done about halfway down. This is going to be the front, so I've covered it completely, and then at the back, at the top, I've left a hole, and that's where I'll put the blind bags and things like that in. So from the front you won't be able to see it, but at the back you can. Don't worry if you think that's if you do it and then the hole's too small, because you can make it bigger by cutting it. So I might actually add another one on here, make the hole a little bit smaller. But yeah, I'll get back to you tomorrow when it's dry.
So for the past week I've been adding more layers and letting it dry in between, and then just feeling where it's quite flimsy, and then I'm adding more layers to that part. So as you can tell now it's pretty solid all over, so it's time to pop the balloon. With this, and it's time to paint. I'm going to be using this just white acrylic paint to cover the whole thing. dry, so I'm just going to use a Sharpie to do Baymax's eyes. Done, and then you can just, I've got a selection of blind bags, I'm going to get more, and you can just put them in. And then fill it up.